Hello there, JP here and welcome to JP Does Finance. Today I'm going to be walking you through my 5 key stages to wealth creation. We're going to be looking at how you can achieve financial stability, eradicate debt and save for an emergency fund. And then we'll be looking at ways you can make your money work for you through tax efficient investment strategies. These should help get you well on your way to financial freedom. So if this sounds good, like the video, subscribe and hit the notification button, and then we'll get on with the video. Okay, let's get into it. Stage 1, financial stability. At the beginning of your journey to financial freedom, you need to concentrate on financial stability and getting a grip on your finances. This means getting a handle on your spending and ensuring that you spend less than you earn, living within your means. This will allow you to start building wealth. None of the subsequent stages work without this one in place. In the beginning, you may need to draw up a monthly budget and monitor your spending, but with time, monthly savings should become the norm and something that comes naturally. I don't encourage you to spend hours every month scrutinising every transaction. That certainly is not how I would want to spend my life, but it may be necessary in the very beginning. Stage 2, eradicating high interest debt. Now you've got a positive cash flow coming in each month, you can start paying off high interest debt. This is debt with an interest rate above, say, 8%. Things such as credit cards. It's important to sort this out as quickly as possible because compounding interest can quickly lead to your debt spiralling out of control. There's no point investing any money at this point because the interest you gain from your investments will almost certainly be less than the interest you're paying on your credit cards. Please notice that I say high interest debt. Low interest debt, such as mortgages, do not fall into this category and do not need to be dealt with as a priority at this stage. Stage 3, crisis management. With all your debt paid off, you can now start saving for a rainy day, or to pay for that big unexpected expense, or to help you out when you're between jobs. It is recommended that you save between 3 and 6 months of your normal living expenses. Stage 4, investing. Now you've got all your ducks in a row, you can really start putting your money to work. And ideally, you should be investing as tax efficiently as possible. So it's recommended you do so through either an ISA or a pension scheme. If you have a pension scheme at work where your company offers some sort of matching scheme, definitely make use of that. Pensions offer tax relief on the money you invest into it, so contributions are made gross before the taxman can get anything. But you will be charged tax on the income when you retire and start to take it out. ISAs are the opposite. You pay in net of tax, but anything you take out is tax-free. How much you invest on a monthly basis in this stage is up to you and based on how much you can afford and how quickly you want to reach financial freedom. Start off with whatever you can afford and then try to increase that percentage over time. For example, if you get a pay rise at work, try and put a big proportion of that into your investments rather than just spending more, which is what we call lifestyle inflation. So eventually with time you should be able to save a greater and greater percentage of your income and invest it. A good aspirational target to aim for, I would say, is between 20 to 25% of your income. Optional stage, property. I say property is optional because some people like the freedom of not owning a property, and it's perfectly possible to achieve financial freedom and significant wealth whilst renting and without owning your own property. But property is another asset that has historically appreciated pretty significantly over time, and so could be another thing to add to your investment portfolio. Once you've achieved all the steps outlined, you are well on your way to financial freedom, when the interest or passive income you get from your portfolio exceeds your living expenses. A rough rule is that you can in general withdraw about 4% of your investment portfolio a year without depleting it. So that means that once your investments are 25 times your annual expenses, you will have achieved financial freedom. So for example, if you need an income of £20,000 a year, 20,000 times 25 is £500,000. This is how much you would need your investment portfolio to grow by to reach financial freedom. And then conversely, 4% of 500,000 is 20,000. So at this stage, you've achieved financial freedom. You don't actually need to go to work anymore. If you enjoy your job though, you can continue, or you can look for another career path that maybe doesn't pay so well, but you find more rewarding. The beauty at this stage is that you are no longer driven purely by financial burden. You are free to pursue the life you want to pursue. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for making it this far. If you have done, comment financial freedom in the comment section below. I'm still pretty early on in my YouTube journey, so if you have any topics you'd like me to discuss, please comment down below and let me know what you think. Thanks again, and I hope to see you all soon.